Hello students, myself Vishal Mahajan, mathematics faculty in Narayana. So today we are going to discuss 29th January first shift mathematics paper. So let's start with the question number 1. A matrix A is given. So let's first calculate the determinant of the matrix, that is log 2 power 7 base 5 into log 5 square base 2 square minus log 5 base 2 square into log 2 cube base 5. So, if we simplified it, we will get 7 into 2 by 2 minus 3 by 2, which is equal to 11 by 2. Now, as per the definition, Cij is summation 1 to 2 Aik plus Ajk, where A is the cofactor of corresponding elements. So, according to this given condition, C11 is basically A11 plus A12 multiplied with capital A11 capital A12. C12 is A11 plus A12 multiplied with capital A21 capital A22. C21 is equal to A21 plus A22 multiplied with capital A11 into capital A12, and finally C22, okay, space not available, we will try here, and finally C22 is A21 plus A22 multiplied with capital A21 A22. So, as all of you know the properties of determinant, that if elements of any row are multiplied by their corresponding cofactors and added, then value is always equal to the determinant of A. But while elements of any row are multiplied with cofactors of any another row, then their summation is always equal to 0. So, from this we will get our matrix C as 11 by 2 0 0 11 by 2. So, of course, or obviously this determinant value will become equal to 121 by 4. And what we need? What we need? Determinant value multiplied by 8, that is 121 multiplied by 2. So, obviously our answer will become 242. Then next, okay. So, there are three straight lines forming a triangle ABC. First is x plus 2y minus 31 equals to 0. Second is 7x minus 6y plus 3 equal to 0, and third is 9x minus 2y minus 19 equal to 0. So, first of all we are supposed to calculate the point of intersections of all these three lines. So, when we calculate their point of intersections, we are going to get vertex A as 9 comma 11, B as 3 comma 4 and C as 5 comma 13. If we know all the three vertices of a triangle, so obviously now we can calculate the centroid of the triangle. So, 9 plus 3 12 plus 5. So, it is 17 by 3, 11 plus 4 15 plus 13. So, it will become 28 by 3. So, now we know the centroid of the triangle. What they are asking? Image of centroid about line. So, just use the formula of image of any point about the given line. So, if you use that formula, so it will become x minus 17 by 3 equals to y minus 28 by 3 equal to minus 2 times. We have to put the coordinates in given line, that is 3 into 17 by 3 plus 6 into 28 by 3 So, 6 into 28 by 3 means 28 into 2. So, it will become 56 minus 53, and bottom of x minus x 1 is a, here bottom of y minus y 1 is b, and here bottom is a square plus b square. So, when we simplified it, finally, we will get x equal to 3 and y equal to 4. So, now, because x equal to 3 and y equal to 4 is finally our image, and what they are asking, h square plus k square plus h k means 9 plus 16 plus 3 into 4, that is 12, that is 25 plus 12. So, 25 plus 12. So, our answer will become 37. So, again let us go to the next question. Okay. Let us come to the question number 3. Vector A is given, vector B is given, and there is a condition that A cross C is equal to C cross B. So, from this condition we can write it as vector A plus vector B cross vector C equals to 0. It means our vector C is a multiple of vector A plus vector B, and multiple of vector A plus vector B means 2 plus 3 5y minus j minus 5j minus 6j and 3k plus k, that is 4k, that is our vector C. So, from here we can calculate mod of C square, which will come out 77 lambda square. Now, we need maximum value of this 77 lambda square. So, we are supposed to calculate the value of lambda. Now, one more condition is given, a plus c dot b plus c equal to 168. So, if we multiply the both, if means if we took their dot product, it is a dot b plus a plus b dot c, and a plus b dot c means basically lambda times a plus b dot a plus b. So, c dot a plus b and c dot a plus b, and c itself is lambda times a plus b. So, it is lambda times mod a plus b whole square, that is lambda 77, plus mod c square, that is 77 lambda square, which is equal to 168. Now, a dot b, what is a dot b? 6 plus 5 11, 11 plus 3 14. So, this a dot b is basically equal to 14. So, finally, we have 77 lambda square plus 77 lambda and minus 14 minus 168, that is 154 equals to 0. So, obviously, from here we will get lambda square plus lambda minus 2 equal to 0. So, lambda has two values, minus 2 and 1, and because we need maximum value of mod c square. So, obviously, it is maximum when lambda is equal to minus 2. So, our answer will become 77 into 4. Now, which option is 77 into 4? That is 308. Okay, so, let us move on to the next question. A circle is given, x square plus y square equals to 4. A line is given, x plus y equal to 1. This line is meeting the circle at points A and B. Now, there is a line perpendicular to AB and passing through midpoint of chord AB. So, obviously, this line is y equal to x meeting the circle at point C and D. Now, we are supposed to calculate area of quadrilateral AD BC. So, first of all, put y equal to x in circle equation. So, we will get coordinates of C and D. So, C will come out root 2 comma root 2 and D will come out minus root 2 comma minus root 2, and that point of intersection of y equal to x with the chord, this point will come out 1 by 2 comma 1 by 2. Now, after that this line, that is x plus y equal to 1, solve this line with the given circle equation. So, we will get coordinates of A and B. So, here B coordinates we will get after solving 1 minus root 7 by 2 comma 1 plus root 7 by 2. Now, what we need? We need area of quadrilateral A, D, B, C, which is obviously 2 times area of triangle BCD. So, which will become equal to CD into, if I name this point of intersection as M. So, it will become CD into BM. Now, we have to calculate CD into BM. So, CD is obviously it is 2 root 2 square 8 plus 8 16 root, that is 4 into BM. So, BM means it is 1 minus root 7 by 2 minus 1 by 2. So, minus root 7 by 2 square, that is root of 7 by 4 plus 7 by 4. So, it is root of 7 by 2. So, 4 times root over 7 by 2, which is 2 root 14. So, our answer will become 2 root 14. Now, moving towards the next question. Okay, define a relation on interval 0 to pi by 2 x related with r if and only if sec square x minus tan square y equal to 1, and we have to check it is reflexive, symmetric or transitive. Now, first of all, for reflexive, what is the condition? Condition is if it is reflexive, then sec square x minus tan square x must be equal to 1, and of course, it is equal to 1. So, definitely it is reflexive. Now, for symmetric, what is the condition? Condition is if sec square x minus tan square y is equal to 1, then sec square y minus tan square x is also supposed to be equal to 1. Now, what we will do here? Sec square y is basically 1 plus tan square y, and from here we know that 1 plus tan square y is equal to sec square x. So, we can write it as sec square x minus tan square x. Now, we have to prove that it is equal to 1, and obviously it is equal to 1. So, it is symmetric also. Now, for transitive, what we are supposed to prove? If sec square x minus tan square y is equal to 1, it is given, and sec square y minus tan square z is also equal to 1, if it is also given, then we have to prove that sec square x minus tan square z is also equal to 1. Now, let us check it is true or not. So, from first condition we know that sec square x is equal to 1 plus tan square y, and from second condition we know that tan square z is sec square y minus 1. Now, if we simplified it, so basically this 1 plus 1 will become 2, and tan square y minus sec square y is minus 1. So, 2 minus 1 is equal to 1. So, it is also true. So, it is transitive also. So, it is reflexive, symmetric as well as transitive. So, obviously, it is an equivalence relation. Okay. Now, let us go towards the our next question. Okay. Vector A is given, vector B is given, L1 is a line, L2 is another line. If L3 passes through point of intersection of L1 and L2. First of all, what is our line L1, or what is any variable point that lie on line L1? So, L1 is minus 1 plus lambda comma 2 plus 2 lambda comma 1 plus lambda. It is any variable point lying on the line L1. Similarly, what is any variable point lying on the line L2? So, it is 2 mu comma 1 plus 7 mu comma 1 plus 3 mu. Now, L3 is a line passing through point of intersection of L1 and L2. So, let us calculate point of intersection of L1 and L2. So, if I equate this 2 and this 2, so lambda minus 2 mu is equal to 1 and lambda is equal to 3 mu. So, from here we will get mu equal to 1, and if mu is equal to 1, then this point will become 2 comma 8 comma 4. So, 2 comma 8 comma 4 is basically the point of intersection. Now, L3 is a line passing through their point of intersection and is parallel to A plus B. So, basically what is equation of L3? X minus 2, y minus 8, z minus 4 and direction ratios of A plus B, that is 3, 9, 4. So, any variable point lying on the line L3 will become 2 plus 3k. We need direction ratios of A plus B, na? 3, 9, 4. So, 2 plus 3k, then 8 plus 9k and 4 plus 4k. Now, we have to check which of the following point lie on L3. So, for first option k must be 1. So, if we take k 1, second is 17, correct, third become 8. So, first option is wrong. For second option, for 2 plus 3k to be 8, k must be 2. If k is 2, second is 26, correct, third is 12, correct. So, your second option is correct, it is lying on the line. So, now let us move towards our next question, question number 7. So, there are two parabolas having the same focus and their directrix are x axis and y axis. So, basically what is the equation of two parabolas? It is x minus 4 whole square plus y minus 3 whole square equal to x square and x minus 4 whole square plus y minus 3 whole square equal to y square. Now, A and B are their point of intersections. So, if we solve them, so we will get y square equal to x square, that is y equal to x or y equal to minus x. Now, from the diagram of both the parabolas, it is clear that both point of intersections lie in the first quadrant. So, y equal to minus x is not possible, only y equal to x is possible. Put this y equal to x is any one of the equation. So, what we will get? X minus 4 whole square plus x minus 3 whole square equal to x square. So, after simplification we will get 2x square minus x square, here minus 8x minus 6x minus 14x plus 25 equal to 0. So, here sum of root is 14 and product of root is 25. Now, basically what we need? AB square. So, AB square means x1 minus x2 whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square, which is 2 times of x1 minus x2 whole square, and x1 minus x2 whole square, we know the identity a minus b whole square is a plus b whole square minus 4ab. So, 14 square 196 minus 196 double. So, 2 times of 96. So, here our answer will become 192. So, let us move to the another question, that is question number 8. Consider an AP of positive integer whose sum of first 3 terms is 54. Sum of first 3 terms means 3 by 2 2a plus 2d is equal to 54, means 2a plus 2d is equal to 36, and sum of first 20 terms, sum of first 20 terms means 20 by 2 2a plus 19d lie between 1600 to 1800. So, means 2a plus 19d is lying between 160 to 180. But we know that 2a plus 2d is equal to 36, means our 17D belongs to 160 minus 36 to 180 minus 36. So, D will become, what is 160 minus 36? It is 124 by 17, and 180 minus 36 is 144 by 17, and as it is given that it is a series of positive integers, and from 124 by 17 to 144 by 17 only one integer exists, that is 8. So, common difference become 8, and because a plus d is equal to 18. So, obviously a will become 10. Now, what we need? 11th term. So, 11th term will become a plus 10 into d. So, it is equal to 90. So, now move to the another question. Two ellipses are given, one is horizontal ellipse E1, one is vertical ellipse E2 having same eccentricity. Product of their length of lattice rectum is given, distance between foci of E1 is given. So, as we know that distance between foci of E1 is 2AE, which is given equal to 4, means AE is equal to 2 and E is 1 by root 3. So, we know A now, that is 2 root 3. And we know that AE square is basically A square minus B square, which is equal to 4, and because A square is 12. So, now B square will become equal to 8. Now, one more thing we know that is a product of their length of lattice rectum. So, E1 lattice rectum length is 2B square by A, E2 length of lattice rectum is 2A square by B. Their product is given 32 by root 3. Now, B square is 8, A is 2 root 3. So, 2A square by B is equal to 32 by root 3. So, 32 cancel, root 3 cancel. So, what we are getting? We are getting A square equal to 2B. Now, A square equal to 2B, and because we know that eccentricity of second ellipse is basically 1 minus A square by B square, which is given 1 by root 3. So, eccentricity square will become 1 by 3, but now A square is equal to 2B. So, if A square is equal to 2B, so 1 minus 2 by B is equal to 1 by 3. So, your 2 by B will become equal to 2 by 3. So, capital B will become 3. So, if we know capital B, so now we know capital A also. So, now what is the equation of first ellipse? So, equation of first ellipse will become x square by A square, that is 12 plus y square by B square equal to 1, and equation of second ellipse is x square by A square, that is 9 plus x square by A square, that is 6. So, x square by A square, so A square is 2B, that is 6 plus y square by B square, that is 9 equal to 1. Now, what is the question? Question is area of quadrilateral formed by their point of intersection. So, one thing is clear that quadrilateral is basically rectangle. So, we have to just find out the point of intersection of the both. So, find any one of the point of intersection in any of the quadrant. Remaining point of intersections have same magnitude, only sign will change. So, point of intersection in first quadrant, we will get root 6 by root 5 comma 6 by root 5. So, if it is the point of intersection, then area will become 4 times of their product. So, 4 times of their product. So, it is 24 root 6 by 5 is our final answer, 24 root 6 by 5. So, move on to the next question. Okay, two lines are given, L3 be a line passing through alpha, beta, gamma and perpendicular to both L1 and L2. So, if L3 is perpendicular to both L1 and L2, so its direction ratios can be obtained as 1 minus 1 2 minus 1 2 1. So, what we will get? I into minus 1 minus 4, that is minus 5, minus j into 1 plus 2 that is 3 plus k into 2 minus 1 that is 1. So, direction ratios we are getting basically minus 5 comma minus 3 comma 1 and line passing through alpha beta gamma. So, equation is x minus alpha, y minus beta, z minus gamma by minus 5, minus 3, 1. Now, they are saying that this line is intersecting the line L 1, this line. So, if this line is intersecting the line L 1, then obviously their shortest distance is 0, means their corresponding determinant value must be 0. So, determinant basically what is our that determinant which is supposed to be 0. So, that determinant is alpha minus 1, beta minus 2, gamma minus 1, 1 minus 1, 2 and minus 5, minus 3, 1. This determinant must be equal to 0. So, when you expand this determinant, you will get 5 alpha minus 11 beta minus 8 gamma equal to minus 25. So, if it is minus 25, so our answer will become 25. So, move on to the next question. The list value of n for which the number of integral terms in the binomial expansion is 183. First of all, what is its general term? So, general term is NCR 7 power n minus r by 3 into 11 power r by 12. So, for integral terms obviously both these powers must be integer, means first of all r must be a multiple of 12 as well as n must be a multiple of 3. Now, number of integral terms means how many r we will get which are multiple of 12. Now, what is our requirement is? Our requirement is number of integral terms we need 183. So, obviously, one integral term we will get definitely when r is equal to 0. So, except r equal to 0 we need 182 more terms. 182 more terms means my n must be 182 times of 12 and what is 182 times of 12? So, 182 times of 12 is basically 2184. So, if I took n equal to 2184 then I will get exactly 183 multiples of 12 and it is multiple of 3 also. So, my answer will become 2184. So, moving to the next question, that is question number 12. The number of solutions of equation. So, do one thing, first of all let us assume 1 by root x equal to something y. So, for the number of solutions or number of real solutions of the equation, definitely y value must be positive. Now, our equation will become 9y square minus 9y plus 2 into 2y square minus 7y plus 3 equals to 0. So, it is 9y square minus 6y minus 3y plus 2, here 2y square minus 6y minus y plus 3 equal to 0. So, here we are getting 3y minus 1 into 3y minus 2. Here we are getting 2y minus 1 into y minus 3 equal to 0. We are getting 4 values of y and all of them are positive. So, number of solutions will become equals to 4. So, now moving to the next question. Okay. We are supposed to solve this differential equation. So, first of all convert this differential equation in linear differential equation standard form. So, it will become dy by dx not plus, it is minus dy by dx minus, it is 3 sin x into ln cos x, but when we divide whole equation with cos x into ln cos x whole square, numerator ln cos x will be cancelled out, and denominator we will get cos x into ln cos x times of y, and equal to we have minus sin x, and that minus sin x is divided by cos x into ln cos x whole square. So, first of all calculate its integrating factor, and that integrating factor will be come out ln cos x whole cube. So, our solution will become y into ln cos x whole cube equal to integration of minus of sin x by cos x into ln of cos x dx. So, it will come out y into ln cos x whole cube equal to ln cos x whole square by 2 plus c. Now, we know that when x is pi by 4, when x is pi by 4, y value is minus 1 by ln 2. So, put this condition here. So, from here we will get c value equal to 0. Now, if c value is equal to 0, so our y will become finally 1 by 2 ln of cos x, and we need its value at pi by 6. So, cos pi by 6 is what? Root 3 by 2. So, it will become 1 by 2 times ln root 3 by 2 means ln root 3 minus ln 2. So, after simplification it matches with what? It will become ln 3, it will become ln 4. So, 1 by ln 3 minus ln 4, this option is correct. So, move on to the next question. Okay. The area of the region bounded by 3 curves are given. So, obviously first of all we have to plot all the 3 curves. Here dot was misprint. Okay, first we will plot, then we will see what is this actually or exactly. So, one is x square plus 3 by 2. So, it is our parabola x square plus 3 whole divided by 2. Then there is a line y equal to mod of x minus 1. So, that line y equal to mod of x minus 1, it will touch this parabola at a point and go something like this. So, this point is basically 1 comma 0, and this point of contact is basically minus 1 comma 2. Now, we have one more graph, that is y plus mod x equal to 3. So, that y plus mod x equal to 3 graph is something like this. So, it will cut here somewhere at 1 comma 2. Okay. So, I think here that printing mistake was, it must be y must be greater than or equal to mod of x minus 1. So, what we need? Area below parabola, below this graph and above mod of x minus 1 graph. So, basically what we need? This area we need. Now, calculate first this point of intersection, it will come out 2 comma 1, and obviously this point is 0 comma 3. So, of course, the required area is basically area of rectangle. So, area of rectangle, that is A, B, C, D. So, area of rectangle A, B, C, D is basically root 2 into 2 root 2, AB length into BC length minus this area. Now, this area is 2 times of this area. Now, how to calculate this area? For that, from 0 to 1 integrate this line. What is this line? 3 minus x. So, 3 minus x dx, and from that subtract the area formed by parabola in 0 to 1. So, 0 to 1 x square plus 3 by 2 dx. So, it will become 4 minus 2 times, that is 3x minus x square by 2, 0 to 1 minus x cube by 6 plus 3x by 2, 0 to 1. So, it will become 4 minus 2 times. So, it is 3 minus 1 by 2 minus 1 by 6 plus 3 by 2. So, 3 minus 1 by 2 is 5 by 2, 5 by 2 minus 3 by 2 is 1, 1 minus 1 by 6 is 5 by 6, 5 by 6 double is 5 by 3. So, 4 minus 5 by 3. So, it will sum around 7 by 3 and 7 by 3 6 times is what? 14. So, our answer will become 14. Okay. P be a set of 7 digit numbers with sum of their digits equal to 11 and formed by using 1, 2 and 3 only. So, we have to just check how many cases are possible, in how many ways we can make sum of 7 digits using 1, 2, 3, 11. So, first possibility is 3, 3, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 means 2 times 3 and 5 times 1. So, our sum will become 11 and places used are 7. So, number of arrangements here are basically 7 factorial by 5 factorial 2 factorial. Now, if we convert 1 3 into 2, so it will become 3 2 2 4 times 1. So, now it is 7 factorial by 4 factorial 2 factorial and one more possibility is convert these 3 also in 2. So, it is 2 2 2 2 1 1 1. So, it is now 7 factorial by 4 factorial into 3 factorial. Now, we are supposed to calculate everything. So, 7 into 6 by 2, it is 7 into 6 into 5 by 2, it is 7 into 6 into 5 by 6. So, it is basically 21. Now, here it is 2 into 6 3. So, it is 15 into 7 105 and it is 35. So, it is 105 plus 35 140 plus 21. So, our answer will become 161. So, let us move towards our next problem. Okay. It is a standard type of integration. Denominator is sin 2 theta, numerator is sin theta plus cos theta. As all of we know, we are supposed to substitute sin theta minus cos theta equal to t. So, cos theta plus sin theta d theta will become dt, and when we square this, then 1 minus sin 2 theta will become t square. Now, if we substitute it, so in our integration currently leave this 80, we will multiply 80 at the last. So, when theta is 0, it is minus 1, when theta is pi by 4, t will become 0, sin theta plus cos theta d theta will become dt. Now, it is 9 plus 16 times sin 2 theta is 1 minus t square. So, it is basically minus 1 to 0, take minus sign outside dt. So, it will become 4 t whole square minus 5 square. So, if we integrate it, so it will become minus 1 by 2a. So, 2 into 5 divide by 4 1 by 4. Now, ln of 4t minus 5 by 4t plus 5, where limit is minus 1 to 0. So, now it is minus 1 by 40 multiplied with, when we put 0, it is ln 1 minus, when we put minus 1, so it is ln 9. Now, when we multiplied this whole with that term at t, so now it is basically minus 2 into minus ln 9, means it is 4 ln 3, 4 ln 3 means this option is correct. So, let us move to the next question. Okay. So, basically k cube plus 6k square plus 11k plus 6 is k plus 1 plus k plus 2 plus k plus 3. So, do one thing, limit n approaching infinity summation k is varying from 1 to n, k plus 1 into k plus 2 into k plus 3. It is basically k cube plus 6k square plus 11k. Up to this it is matching plus 6, but we have plus 5 to make it minus 1, divide by k plus 3 factorial. Now separate the both. So, limit n approaching infinity, summation 1 to n. So, it will become 1 by k factorial minus 1 by k plus 3 factorial. Now, just open the summation. So, limit n approaching infinity. So, now we have 1 by 1 factorial minus 1 by 4 factorial plus 1 by 2 factorial minus 1 by 5 factorial plus 1 by 3 factorial minus 1 by 6 factorial plus 1 by 4 factorial minus 1 by 7 factorial and so on. So, obviously, terms started cancelling after 3 terms. So, what happened? This term will also cancel somewhere, this terms also cancelled somewhere, this term also cancelled somewhere. So, first 3 brackets, 3 terms will be left over. So, of course, last 3 brackets, second term will be left over, means finally we left with what? Limit n approaching infinity, 1 by 1 factorial, 1 by 2 factorial, 1 by 3 factorial and minus last 3 brackets second term. Last 3 brackets second terms means 1 by n plus 1 factorial, 1 by n plus 2 factorial and 1 by n plus 3 factorial. Okay. Now, when n approaching infinity, so obviously its value will become 1 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 6, which is LCM 6. So, 6 plus 3 plus 1, 10 by 6, that is 5 by 3. So, our answer is 5 by 3. Okay. So, as we know that mod of z minus z naught equal to 1 on complex plane is basically equation of a circle. So, where z naught is center of circle and if we have any equation in the form of mod of z minus z naught equal to r. So, this z naught is basically center of circle and it is radius of circle, means according to first equation, that is mod of z1 minus 8 minus 2i less than equal to 1, z1 lie on or inside a circle whose center is 8 comma 2 and radius is 1, and z2 lie on or inside a circle whose center is 2 comma minus 6 and radius is 2. And what we need? Minimum distance between z1 and z2, means any point lie on or inside this circle or on or inside this circle, what is minimum distance between them? So, obviously, minimum distance between them is basically this distance. Now, how to calculate this distance? So, obviously, it is distance between centers minus sum of their radii. Now, what is distance between their centers? So, 6 square plus 8 square root, that is 10, and sum of radii, that is 3. So, our answer will become 7. Okay. So, there are 10 observations such that one condition is this one. If we open this condition, so we will get summation xi minus 2 added 10 times, that is 20 is equal to 30, means summation xi is equal to 50. Second, it is given that variance is 4 by 5. So, 4 by 5 is equal to variance formula, that is summation xi square by 10 minus mean. So, 50 summation xi, total number of observations are 10. So, obviously, mean is 5. So, it is 5 square. So, from here we will get summation xi square. Now, what is summation xi square? It is 4 by 5 plus 25 into 10, means 10 times 4 by 5 plus 25. So, it is 25 into 5, 125, 125 plus 4, 129. So, 129 into 2. So, 129 into 2, what is this? 258. Now, open this summation. So, when we open this summation, so it is summation x I square. So, summation x I square is 258 minus 2 beta into summation x I, which is 50, plus summation beta square. So, beta square added 10 times beta square is equal to 98. So, from here we are getting 10 beta square minus 100 beta plus 258 minus 198. So, 258 minus 58, 200, 200 minus 40, that is 160 equal to 0. So, we will get beta square minus 10 beta plus 16 equal to 0. So, two values of beta we are getting, that is beta is equal to 2 or 8, but it is given that beta is greater than 2. So, of course, beta will become equal to 8. Now, what they are saying, mu and sigma square are mean and variance of this new sequence. Now, what is this new sequence? It is 2 x I minus 1 plus 4 beta. If beta is 8, so 4 beta is 32, means 2 x I plus 32 minus 2, 30. Now, what will be the new mean? So, if each term is multiplied by 2 and added by 30, then old mean is also multiplied by 2 and added by 30. So, new mean will become 2 into 5 plus 30. So, now it is 40. Now, what is new variance? When each term is added by a constant, there is no change in variance, but if each term is multiplied by 2, then variance is multiplied by 2 square. So, new variance will become 4 into 4 by 5, that is 16 by 5. Now, we need value of what? This. So, let us calculate beta is 8 into mu is 40 divided by variance square, that is 16 by 5. So, it is 100. So, our answer will become 100. Okay. So, let us move towards the next question, that is our last question of single correct. Then we left with 5 integer type questions. So, here f of x is given. So, first of all use properties of determinant, and using that property what we will do, we will subtract first row from the second row and third row. So, first row is 1 plus sin square cos square 4 sin 4 x. If we subtract first row from second row, it will become minus 1, it will become 1, it will become 0. And if we subtract first row from third row also, it will become minus 1, it will become 0, it will become 1. Now, expand it about first row. So, finally, we will get f of x equal to 2 plus 4 sin 4 x. Now, capital M and small m are maximum and minimum values. So, obviously, maximum value will become 6 and minimum value will become minus 2. So, our answer will become 6 power 4 minus 2 power 4. So, that is 36 square 1296 minus 2 square 16. So, answer must be 1280. Okay. So, now let us move to the integer type of questions. So, our integer type of questions, first question. So, there are two expressions here, one expression is this one and one expression is this one. So, both of the expressions are supposed to be solved by the similar kind of method, that is sandwich theorem. So, by sandwich theorem we know that greatest integer of x is less than equal to x and greater than x minus 1. If I use this condition on my first expression, let us assume if I call this left expression, I will call this as right expression. So, my left expression is greater than x times 1 by x plus 2 by x up to p by x and minus 1 p times. So, minus 1 p times, so minus p x and less than equal to x times 1 by x up to p by x. So, if we calculate limit of this when x approaching 0, so when x approaching 0 it will become out p plus 1 by 2 and when x approaching 0 it will also come out p plus 1 by 2. So, by sandwich theorem limit of our left expression is also p plus 1 by 2. Now, apply the same logic on the right expression also. So, by the similar logic limit of our right expression will come out 1 square plus 2 square up to 9 square, which is 9 into 10 into 19 by 6, which is 19 into 15. Now, what is 19 into 15? It is 190 plus 95. 190 plus 95 is what? 285. So, it will become out 285. Now, what is the question? Come to the question. So, what they are saying p plus 1 by 2 minus 285 is greater than equal to 1, means p into p plus 1 is greater than equal to double of 286, 2 times of 286. Now, what is the minimum value of p for which this condition will be satisfied? So, minimum value of p for which this condition will be satisfied is basically 24. So, answer of this question will become 24. Okay. So, moving to the next question. Okay. So, here we have to find all x satisfying this condition, given condition, and for all those x we have to calculate 2x minus 1 whole square summation. So, first of all we simplify this condition, that is cos inverse of x equal to pi plus sin inverse x can be written as pi by 2 minus cos inverse x plus sin inverse of 2x plus 1. So, it will become 2 cos inverse x equals to 3 pi by 2 plus sin inverse of 2x plus 1. Now, let us assume this angle is some alpha and this angle is some beta. So, 2 alpha is equal to 3 pi by 2 plus beta. Take cos both the sides. So, cos 2 alpha is equal to cos of 270 plus beta, which is sin beta, and cos 2 alpha is 2 cos square alpha minus 1 is equal to sin beta. But cos alpha, that cos alpha from here, cos alpha is equal to x and sin beta and sin beta. So, from this expression our sin beta is equal to 2x plus 1. So, finally, we are getting 2x square minus 2x minus 2 equal to 0. So, 2 will be cancelled out. So, our x will become 1 plus minus root 5 by 2, but obviously x is what? X is basically cos alpha and cos alpha cannot be more than 1. So, that is why we are supposed to take only 1 minus root 5 by 2. So, we are getting only one value of x 1 minus root 5 by 2. Now, if x is 1 minus root 5 by 2, then 2x minus 1 will become minus root 5 whole square 5. So, our answer will become 5. Okay. Then next question. Okay. A condition is given f is a twice differentiable function if for some a not equal to 0. This is the given condition. Do one thing, put lambda x equal to t, then x d lambda will become dt. So, it will become integration f of t d lambda replaced by dt by x. When lambda is 0, t is 0, when lambda is 1, t is x, is equal to a times f of x. So, finally, it is 0 to x f of t dt equal to a times x into f of x. Now, differentiate this equation using Newton-Leibniz theorem. So, when we differentiate it using Newton-Leibniz theorem, it will become f of x equals to a times f of x plus x into f dash x. So, now we are getting a differential equation, that is 1 minus a times of y equals to a x dy by dx. 1 minus a times of y equals to a x dy by dx, fine. So, basically now what is our differential equation after variable separable? So, it is 1 minus a by a dx by x equals to dy by y. So, when we integrate it, we will get 1 minus a by a ln x equal to ln y plus c. Now, it is given that when x is equal to 1, y is also equal to 1. So, from that we will get c equal to 0. So, c equal to 0. So, finally, our f of x will become x to the power 1 minus a divided by a. But one more condition is given, that is f of 16 is equal to 1 by it. So, if f of 16 is equal to 1 by it, so if I put x equal to 16, then y will become 1 by 8. 1 by 8 means 2 power minus 3 and x is 16 means 2 power 4 minus 4a by a. So, equate both the powers. So, if we equate both the powers, so what we will get? A equal to, I think we will get a equal to 4, because if correct. So, we will get a equal to 4. A equal to 4 means our function will become x power minus 3 by 4. Now, if f of x is x minus 3 by 4, then we need f dash at 1 by 16. So, differentiate it, f dash x, it is minus 3 by 4 x power minus 7 by 4. Now, we need this f dash value at 16. So, it is 16 1 by it is 6, we need f dash value at 1 by 16, not at 16. So, we need f dash value at 1 by 16. So, put x equal to 1 by 16, 1 by 16 power minus 7 by 4 means 16 power 7 by 4, 16 power 7 by 4 means 2 power 7, 2 power 7 by 2 power 2, 2 power 5, 2 power 5 is 32, 32 into 3, 32 into 3 is 96. So, it is minus 96. So, 16 plus 96. So, it will become 106 plus 6, that is 112. So, our answer will become 112. In previous problem we mentioned the answer or not? We mentioned it. Okay. So, moving to the next problem, the number of 6 letter words with or without meaning that can be formed using the letters of the word maths, such that any letter that appear in the word must appear at least twice. Okay. So, first of all, take the case when the words are made using one letter only. Now, if we are using one letter only for 6 places, so that one letter can be any letter out of 5. So, 5 see one ways, MATHS, correct, 5 see one ways. Now, because there is only one letter at all the 6 places, so number of arrangements is also 1. So, it is equal to 5. Now, second case, all words are prepared using 2 letters only. Now, if we are using only 2 letters, so first of all those 2 letters can be any 2 out of 5. Now, there are 6 places, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we are supposed to use 2 letters and each letter is to appear at least twice. So, now there are 2 possibilities, like one letter is used 2 times and another letter is used 4 times, and second possibility, both letters are used 3 times. So, first calculate cases for this one. Now, one letter is used 2 times and one letter is used 4 times. It can also be decided in 2 ways, which is supposed to be used 2 times and which is supposed to be used 4 times. Then its number of arrangements are 6 factorial by 2 factorial, 4 factorial, or second case. Now, both letters are used 3 times. So, there is only one possibility, but this can be arranged in 6 factorial by 3 factorial into 3 factorial. Got it? Now, third case, 3 letters only, means out of 5 we are using any 3 letters. Now, we have 6 places, we are using 3 letters and each letter is supposed to be appear at least twice. So, there is only one possibility, every letter is supposed to use 2 times, M 2 times, A 2 times, T 2 times. Only question is out of 5 which 3 we are using. So, it can be done in how many ways? So, it can be done in how many ways? 5 see 3 ways, we can use any 3 out of the 5. Now, arrangement is basically 6 factorial by 2 factorial, 2 factorial, 2 factorial. Now, we have to just add them. So, case 1 answer is basically 5 plus. First calculate case 3 answer, na? It is simple, 720 by 8, 90 into 10. So, it will become 900. Now, this one. So, this one when we calculate this will come out 500. So, our answer will become 1405. Okay. So, let us move to the last question of our today's paper. So, a matrix is given A and one condition is also given. Now, as we know that whenever some powers or big powers of given matrix are available, we have to just find the common pattern in any power corresponding to given matrix. So, let us start with calculating A square, which is 2 minus 1 1 0 into 2 minus 1 1 0. When we multiplied it, it is 4 minus 1 3 minus 2 0 minus 2 2 0 2 minus 1 0 minus 1. Now, calculate A cube. So, it is 3 minus 2 2 minus 1 into 2 minus 1 1 0. So, when we multiplied it, we are getting 6 minus 2 4 minus 3 4 minus 1 3 and minus 2. So, basically what is happening, any power of A, for any power n of A, what we are getting, for power 2 3, for power 3 4. So, here we are getting n plus 1, power 2 2, power 3 3, here we are getting n, power 2 minus 2, power 3 minus 3, here we are getting minus n, power 2 minus 2 plus 1, power 3 minus 3 plus 1, power n minus n plus 1. Now, in the given this condition, if I multiplied whole equation with a power 6, I will get a power m square plus 6 plus a power m plus 6 equal to 3 times a power 6 minus I. So, here if I calculate the matrix formed at left hand side. So, in left hand side I will get m square plus 6 plus m plus 6 plus 2. So, m square plus m plus 14 means I am using this condition and I am adding the both matrices also. So, m square 6 plus 1 plus m plus 6. So, m square plus m 6 plus 6 12 1 plus 1 14. Here m square plus 6 plus m plus 6. So, we will get m square plus m plus 12. here minus m square minus 6 minus m minus 6. So, minus m square minus m minus 12. Now, minus m square minus 6 minus m minus 6. So, minus m square is confirmed, minus m is confirmed, and minus 12 plus 2, that is minus 10. So, that is our left hand side. Now, is equal to right hand side, which is 3 times of a raised to 6. So, a raised to 6 become what? It will become 7, 6 minus 6 minus 5 minus I, that is 1 0 0 1. So, if we compare these elements of left hand side and right hand side, means this element with right hand side, this element with right hand side, or this element is with right hand side, or this element with right hand side. So, in each case we are getting the same value. For example, here it is what? 21 minus 1 20. So, m square plus m equal to 6. So, in any case we are getting m square plus m equal to 6, means m square plus m minus 6 equal to 0. So, obviously, m is equal to minus 3 comma 2. So, we are getting two values of m minus 3 and 2, and what they are asking, number of elements in the set. So, of course, our answer will become 2. So, it is the last question of our 29th January first shift paper. So, I think not in too much detail, but in some details we discussed it, tried it once again on your own, then you will get a better idea of each and every question here. Just go through all the questions once, and it will help you in the April attempt also. So, just go through all the concepts we discussed in the questions today. Okay, thank you all.